Now, a potential danger in our schools, the risk of radon. You can't see it, smell it, or taste it, but this cancer-causing gas is found in homes, offices, and yes, even classrooms.
Tonight, we're digging deeper to see what's being done to keep our schools safe. Susan Hogan is here now with the story you'll see only on Eyewitness News.
The good news is Rhode Island is one of 5 states that requires radon testing in schools. The bad news? It's there, and it's documented in these reports we've obtained. In the first floor classrooms at Gladstone Elementary in Cranston, students are ready to learn. But just below them, in this basement meeting room, tests done just 2 months ago show high levels of cancer-causing radon gas, nearly 4 times the EPA's accepted limit. Chronic exposure, according to the EPA, kills 20,000 people a year.
I think one of the reasons this school sits on a former coal mine.
As required by law, the school is now conducting a long-term radon test to see if these numbers remain high. If they do, radon mitigation is mandatory.
It gets frustrating because we're very much on top of it. When we get the test results and we see that it's not living within what it should, it gets frustrating, and we'll mitigate.
We went to the health department and requested radon test results from every school in the state. We found dozens of schools where radon levels repeatedly tested above the EPA's acceptable level of 4.
So you've seen the radon results. Should parents be concerned if their children's classroom tested high?
There's cause for concern for every kid, and what I'm hoping is that those parents that are concerned will get their own homes tested.
There's good reason to test homes and schools. Check out this map from the EPA. It shows 2 of Rhode Island's largest counties, Kent and Washington, are in what the EPA calls level 1 radon hot zones. There's potential for high levels of radon, which is a naturally occurring radioactive gas in the ground. Gladstone has had a history of high levels of radon gas since it started testing for it in 1988. Levels, in some cases, 18 times higher than the acceptable level of 4. But Gladstone is not alone. Based on these health department records, we flagged a number of schools that have had unacceptable levels of radon for years. School records show high levels of radon were found in several East Greenwich classrooms since it started testing in 1998. Most recently in December 2011 at Cole Middle School, rooms 102 and 113 tested at 4.2. At East Greenwich High School, 6.6 in room 143. School officials would not go on camera to discuss the results, but in a statement said, "We are performing the long-term testing as required by the state health department." We've learned that while 4 may be the acceptable level for radon, the EPA admits there is no known safe level of exposure to radon.
That's why we're doing all this, because we're worried about the dangers of radon. So you want to make sure that you're addressing the problem, identifying it correctly.
The health department tells us it's the school's responsibility to make sure radon testing gets done every 3 years, and then the schools have to report the results to the health department. As of right now, they're unaware of any schools not in compliance. Massachusetts, by the way, does not require radon testing in schools. I'm Susan Hogan, Eyewitness News.
There's much more vital information for parents on WPRI.com right now.
Learn more about the health risks of radon and what schools are required to do under state law. Plus, you can see the Department of Health's hot zone map for yourself.